What would you recommend as Vice President, if it's President Trump, the U.S. military do? Should the Navy expand these strikes, or is there some fear of Iran being drawn into a war there?
The United States Navy and the United States of America cannot tolerate aggressive action against our warships. But it's important to remember that the militia in Yemen that's firing those missiles has been supported by Iran. And this administration, with Hillary Clinton's full assent, just delivered $150 billion that the Iranians said they were putting in their defense budget. And it could well be that some of that $150 billion, including $1.7 billion in cash, made its way to Yemen and is subsidizing these very attacks against U.S. naval warships. Look, we've got to rebuild our military. We have the smallest United States Navy since 1916. We have the smallest standing army since the end of World War II. When Donald Trump becomes President of the United States of America, we're going to rebuild our military, and we're going to stand tall on the world stage, and we are not going to tolerate aggression against American forces or American interests, whether it comes from Yemen or is subsidized from any other country like Iran.
Governor Pence, I just have a few seconds left. What advice would you give your nominee for Wednesday's debate?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that, Brett.
Well, what advice would you give your nominee for Wednesday's debate, quickly?
Well, I would just tell him just be himself again. I thought in the first two debates, Donald Trump brought that authentic voice that has really given voice to the aspirations and frustrations of millions of Americans to a national stage. And he clearly won the debate last Sunday night because he was talking about the issues that matter most to the American people, restoring our military, standing tall in the world again, reviving this economy, creating jobs, upholding the Constitution and the Supreme Court of the United States. I mean, I understand why many in the national media, present company accepted, want to talk about everything else except the issues. But Donald Trump won that debate last Sunday, and he's going to win the debate on Wednesday because he's going to keep talking about the issues that matter most to the American people and the chance that we can make a change of the fundamental direction of this country back to a stronger and more prosperous nation.
Governor Pence, we appreciate your time. Thank you for coming on.